To say that I'm some sort of fashion guru would be an impressive fabrication of the truth. In fact, I think it's quite the opposite. For years leading up to minimalism, I always struggled on what to wear. Mostly because I didn't know what looked good, or I just simply couldn't afford the clothes I saw Brad Pitt wearing on TV the night before. I always seemed to sacrifice quality in order to have clothes that were a little bit more affordable. And I quickly learned that this is not a good way to be with clothes, for me at least. I wanted to build a wardrobe that I knew I would never really have to think about when grabbing something, or I knew I really wouldn't ever get tired of. As well as keeping the total number pretty small. I think I'm actually under 30 total items as of right now. And when I first became a minimalist, I was pretty dead set on wearing the same exact gray shirt every single day and the same pair of pants. I can say now that I've switched up my wardrobe a little bit since I first became a minimalist, and I've added some neutral colors in, but I've kept it simple enough to where all of my outfits will match no matter which shirt or pants I go for. So today I'm going to share my minimalist capsule wardrobe. But first, if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. Here we talk about minimalism, frugal living, tech, and things of that nature. So if that sounds good to you and you end up liking the video, be sure to like, and please have the subscribe button sit down in a plastic lawn chair and then kick the legs out from underneath it. Let's get started. And before we start, I'm gonna have a link to everything in this video in the description box, some of which are affiliate links where I may earn a small commission. I'll start with my pants and shorts because it's a fairly short list. I currently have one pair of jeans, one pair of shorts, and two pairs of joggers. These jeans cost me like $30 and I got them from Target. I typically have better luck being on the cheaper side with pants than I do with shirts. I have a pair of black Nike shorts. They're super light, comfortable, and I use these as a bathing suit as well. These are great for working out, skating, going to the beach, or pretty much any other outdoor activity. And finally, I have a pair of black and green joggers, both the same exact pair, just different colors, and these are from Target as well. I think I paid about $30 for each of these also. Shirts. For my shirts, I like to keep it pretty simple as well. And I currently have 7 t-shirts to keep me covered throughout the week. For my t-shirts, I have a black shirt made by 511 Tactical, a navy blue shirt made by Uniqlo, a light blue shirt made by Fresh Clean Tees. They get a bad rap, but this shirt's actually really nice. An off-white tee I got on Amazon that I usually wear to the beach or if I'm doing something outside. And these last 3 shirts were actually sent to me by my friends at Huckberry. A dark red, a darkish green, and a gray shirt that are all made by Proof. These shirts are pretty far from cheap, but I can confidently say that they're probably the nicest shirts I've ever worn in my entire life in terms of quality, comfort, and fit, and I think I'll get at least a few years out of them. And that's pretty much everything as far as t-shirts. Jacket and hoodie. And this jacket and hoodie were also gifted to me by Huckberry. Both of them are Flint and Tinder brand. I currently have one dark green pullover hoodie and one dark green jacket. This green hoodie is replacing my gray Nike hoodie that I've had for probably a handful of years now. It's really high quality, super comfortable, and pretty much what I wear every single day to work, as well as around the house pretty often. I think a good hoodie is necessary for pretty much every wardrobe. And my green jacket is of the same brand. It's a waxed trucker jacket that's extremely durable and also works as my rain jacket, which in Florida we get a lot of. I did have a blue cardigan that you may have seen in a couple of my previous videos, but I actually returned it shortly after getting it. It attracted way too much cat hair and just wasn't comfortable. Shoes. My shoe rotation has pretty much always been the same. A pair of Nike slides for if I'm checking the mail, going to the beach, or just for the convenience. A pair of black Nike SBs, that's for skating and pretty much everyday use. And a pair of Nike free runs. Clearly I hate Nike. Having the 2 black Nikes might seem a little redundant, however my free runs get worn when I just want to look a little bit neater because they're cleaner. Accessories. Lastly, I'm going to go over my accessories because there's not a whole lot, and I won't be talking about my socks and underwear in this video. But since we're on the subject, I have 8 of each. I have one logoless black hat and two Timex Expedition watches. These watches were both gifts, but I believe they were about under $50 or so, and they look great with most outfits. I get asked about these a lot, so if you're interested in them, please look in the description box. And that's pretty much all the contents of my capsule wardrobe. All of these pieces of clothing can be mixed and matched without much thought, and for the most part, look okay. Whether I'm going to work, to the beach, a plane ride, or just hanging out around the house, I know that I pretty much have all my bases covered, and I'm pretty positive that this wardrobe isn't changing for quite a while. So as much as I enjoyed making this video, please don't expect another wardrobe video for a long time. And if I do get invited to a fancy event or a wedding, I'll need to borrow someone's tuxedo. Something I learned the hard way with clothing is that comfort and quality almost always come with a cost, but it's also always worth it. Especially if it's something I'm going to be wearing every day or every other day. But before I end the video, here's a look at what a typical week of my clothing rotation might look like. And that's pretty much going to do it for my capsule wardrobe. I hope you got some ideas or maybe even some inspiration of some things you'd like to bring into your rotation. As always, I appreciate the time you spent here and I appreciate you watching. If you did like this video and you do like this type of content, be sure to like and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time.